Alrighty guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel. So I've been staring out my window for the last week straight at these beautiful blue skies because I had nothing else to do. I was down bad with the flu, dude, and it was pretty bad. It felt pretty horrible, but we're all good now. So I'm pretty pumped to be able to get back to business. I pulled the truck out the garage for the first time in over a week, and I realized how bad it needs a wash. When I say bad, I mean like it needs it pretty bad. It's been over, I think, 5, maybe 6 weeks now since it's been washed. So first step, definitely car wash, and then we'll get to it. Let's roll. Alrighty, dude, it is so nice outside. For the first time in about a week, I am outside soaking up some sun rays, man, and it feels really good. A week does not sound like a long time until you're in bed for a week, and then you're like, wow, a week's a very long time when you're doing nothing except scrolling very unhealthy amounts of Instagram, which is really just brain rot, I realized. So I'm glad to be back in the real world and doing my daily routines again. So I'm pretty pumped for today, man, because the truck is getting some wider fender flares from Rough Country. These here, that is noisy up there, so we are gonna move here momentarily. But yeah, these here are the OEM fender flares that are flush with the fenders and the bed sides, and they don't poke out really at all. First things first, definitely get her washed up, man, because she's looking a little crusty. So let's get to it, and then we'll get to it. All right, welcome to the car wash. I feel like it's gonna be pretty insane here right now, but we're gonna see. It's a pretty nice day, which usually means the car wash is gonna be popping. The truck bay is open, I love it, and that car right there did not take it. Respect. Check these out. So it does have this protective liner on it in case you guys see any type of like scuffs or whatever. It's only because of that right there. So during like transit and stuff, it doesn't get all banged up. This one here is the front left-hand side. What I'll do first is we'll pull off the original one. Very easy. 10mm bolts right there. Okay, so all the hardware has been removed. Got the 8 bolts free, 3 here in the front, 1 there up top, another 1 there on top, and then 3 here in the back, and the rest of the fender flare is held on by clips. So we'll pull it off. Oh, easy. So now before throwing on the new fender flare, I'm gonna go ahead and give all the parts behind the fender flare a wipe down. So now you guys can see just the absolute size difference between the OEM one here on top and the Rough Country on the bottom. Dude, that's pretty insane. Look at that. Like how much longer it is for one, and just overall beefier. Dude, that's insane. That's a huge size difference. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Okay, so here's the part of the fender flare that rests up against the body of the truck, and this goes on the inner side. So what we do is, looks like we just kind of run the 3M tape behind the lip like this. And then the 3M tape will stick kind of underneath the top side of the fender flare. So just like that, if you guys can see, let me zoom in, just like that. So that part was super easy. Just ran the weather strip all the way down, peeled the 3M tape, stuck it in, and that part's done. Now, let's go ahead and put it up against the truck and see how she looks. I wanna show you guys kind of in detail how well this thing fits, but also design-wise, not too much, it's not enough, it's not like a super aftermarket-y look. It adds a lot more of an aggressive look for sure, but not too much. which is why I love it. A very natural, very clean look. As far as fitment goes, let me show you guys here from the front bumper, starting here all the way to the backside. I mean, look at this. Like, it's just the perfect fit. That weather strip's nice and tight, sits really nice up against the body of the truck, and all the way from the front to the top to the back here, all the way down to the rocker. And what's cool too is you can see it even holds the curve here of the rocker right into that fender flare. I'll show you guys here a comparison here from the driver's side, where the rough country fender flare is added to the fender there, and to the other side here, which has no rough country fender flare, just the OEM ones. And we're looking a little like something's missing now, man. Looking a little scrawny. Yeah, pretty simple install too. I mean, I didn't go super in depth with how to install these things. Really straightforward. I mean, you pull the hardware off the OE fender flare and then use the same hardware to then, you know, line up the holes here on the new fender flares, throw the hardware in and just tighten them down, and that's pretty much it. So pretty straightforward, man. But yeah, I just had to pop out really quick and show you guys here while we have some sun, because I'm pretty sure it's raining tomorrow and the day after still. So also want to show you guys kind of a side-by-side with it being done here on the driver's side and not being done yet on the passenger. And yeah, we're looking a little flat now on that side. Time to finish out the other three and see how it all comes out together. Anyways, let's get home and finish her out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, just 7, no 8. Gasket on all the way around the edge. This time around, what I did though, I learned from a mistake last time, was I didn't peel back this protective liner before putting on that trim, and it got kind of caught underneath it when I installed it onto the truck. So it kind of broke off in certain places because it was stuck underneath that. So I peeled it back just a little bit so it wouldn't get caught underneath, but still enough to protect it while I'm installing it. And yeah, now it's time to install it on the right hand front. Okay, front two have been installed. Now it's time for the rear. I'm finally removing the rear mud flap. That's got to go. Then we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. 10 mil bolts. All right, back one's on. And pro tip for anyone installing these things at home themselves, definitely install the top 2 screws first and then do the bottom ones after, and your life will be a lot easier. But we're all set now to peel off the protective liner and see how the rear came out. Dude. Ooh. Let's go. Dude, that's tough. Oh man, that's a good look. I love how it works with the truck. It fits so well to where you can't even tell it's like an aftermarket part. Super nice contour, nice and tight fit. I'm impressed. Show you guys in there. Super dope, man. I like it. You guys have it. I'll wipe it down first, but yeah, as far as fitment goes, man, Everything lines up perfect, all the hardware. So we got only 2 down here, 1 there, and the 2 up top. So that's all you got for hardware, and then that's pretty much it. And it just sits real nice on there. It's super stout. It's not loose at all. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, super tight fit, man. That's good. Here we have it for the sport style rough country fender flares here on my Tundra. Dude, I am blown away at how these things came out, from, you know, the fitment of them to how it makes the truck look. It's a more aggressive look, but also very original looking, right? It doesn't look super aftermarket or aftermarket at all, to be honest. It barely even looks aftermarket. Only time you'd know is if you know. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know. Super easy install too for anyone that's, you know, not super savvy with doing installs. It's a very straightforward install. It's legit just some hardware. You remove it from the old flares, and then it's all clips. Just pull it off, pop the new one on, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Get the flap all looking right, and you are good to go, man. So yeah, an absolutely amazing transformation, dude. I can't get over it. It's just such a good look, dude. Just clean, just a super clean look. Like a very subtle, low key, but a tougher look. So I'm loving it, man. And as far as the fitment goes on the other ones as well, everything, just like on that first one, lines up really well. Love the way it follows the design of the truck so well. There's no gaps. Everything fits perfect. Everything's like super, it's all lined up really good. Everything's nice and tight. There's no loose spots anywhere. Very stout feeling flare, and just the way it fits up against the body here on the fenders, on the bumper, all the way down here to the rocker. There's no gaps. Everything, dude, the pollen is so bad, dude. From driving from home to here, that's insane. Pollen's so bad right now in a black truck. It does not go hand in hand, I'll tell you that much, but it's all good. But yeah, fitment on point. So I'm on Rough Country's website, and I want to show you guys really quick just a few things on their website, including the fender flares too, and how you're able to configure those things. So first thing I did was select my vehicle, which is a 2025 Toyota Tundra. If we scroll down, I'll show you guys kind of some sections here of what you can choose from lift kits, suspension parts, exterior, interior, lighting, winches and recovery, even wheels and tires, performance parts, towing, and hitches. Hard, low profile bed cover. I actually know someone that has that, and it's really nice. Only $649.95 is a really good deal for a hard bed cover like that one right there. Got some bed mats, the 6-inch lift kit that I ran on my 2022 SR5. We got power running boards, soft roll-up bed covers, standard running boards, seat covers, wheel liners, which I'm definitely going to be getting into in the future, because if you guys know, then you know the inside of the wheel well is ugly in the rear. That's it uncovered on the left side there, and then that's it with the Rough Country wheel cover, and for only $100 is a really good deal. There's the fender flares right there. So let's click on that and show you guys kind of a few ways you can go about configuring these. The flat black look right there. That's the unpainted, just how they come without adding any options to them. If we go over here to configure your kit, you guys can start with adding the gloss black, which is how mine are configured right now on mine. So for $50 more, you can go gloss black, or you can go with any of these paint match options right here, which is pretty much every color that is offered from Toyota on these new Tundras. You have the paint code right there, and then you have the description of the color right there. So mine's actually this one right here, but I don't think it's too far off to the point where it'd ever even be noticeable, but it is an option to go with the paint match for any of these colors right here. on this list for, at the time of filming the video, $300 extra on top of the base price of $299.95. Really good deal for all 4 Fender flares in the flat black look, and then 50 bucks more to go gloss black puts mine at $349.95 as you guys saw them today. What's cool too is they normally have a demo vehicle to showcase the products on their website. So that's them in the flat black look, and I think it looks really good. Kind of gives it more of like an off-roader type of look and setup. I think looks actually really good, especially if you have matte black wheels, and the mirror cap to match I think is a really good look actually, and it matches the grill on most of the Tundras too. Go down here and check out the Defender flares. They have a example of the paint match here in this red on their demo vehicle, and that looks pretty sick. It's like a really nice dressed up look. I think it looks super clean and just kind of fancy. Got the Molly bed mounting panel, which is pretty cool, for $299.95. Quite a few options for lighting, including this 20-inch black slim line bumper mount kit. So pretty often they'll have photos attached to the listing of their demo vehicle showcasing the product, and there you guys have it right there. Also a YouTube video as well. Check this out. Damn.
Hey guys, gassing with Rough Country.
It's pretty cool. Comes with the bracket, the light bar for, how much was it? $89.95. That's a really good deal. Lowest price guarantee, I would say so. Well, looks like I've added something else to my shopping list, that's for sure. That's always really cool to see like other actual vehicles similar to yours with the product that you're looking into buying. Is always cool to see another example with it already installed, so you can get a feel for what it's gonna look like. In this case, the 3.5-inch lift kit, and it showcases kind of how well it's gonna be level once it's installed, how high it'll be sitting, and it even shows you what the tires they have on there, which are the 35 12.5 20s Overland MTs with fuel wheels. Pretty much all I have for you guys for today. As always though, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one very soon. Till then, peace.